This is Barry Coons from techdoodles.co.uk. We saw the day one keynote at Dell Technologies World with Michael Dell taken to the main stage, talking about two mega trends. The first being about multi-cloud and the second being all about data. Very much talking about over the last 2 years, the face of technology, how we use technology, how we consume technology has changed forevermore. And the message from Dell is certainly about embracing multi-cloud and enabling organizations to get the most out of their data, irrespective of where it is. One of the things that I thought was really important was Dell's focus, and that is Dell exists to create the solutions and the technologies that drive human progress. But most importantly to me, they said, Dell, do what they do so that you can change the world. And I think this is really important. The face of technology is changing forevermore. Our roles as IT professionals is much more than just keeping the lights on. It's looking at how we can leverage technology to make a real difference, whether that is to our organizations, whether it's tech for good, whatever it is, we need to be looking at technologies in new ways and innovating. Very much Dell were talking about many organizations have now found themselves in a multi-cloud world, not necessarily by design, but that's how it's defaulted with different workloads going to different places. We need to make sure that we're architecting our solutions to be multi-cloud by design, to make sure that we have common platforms across both on-premises and the cloud, that developers can easily do whatever it is that they need to be able to do, irrespective of where that workload is going to work. So sort of code once and then deploy wherever that needs to be able to go. The operations teams have the ability to be able to manage and monitor those workloads wherever they're going. And this is very much the world that Dell are getting into and have been talking about for some times. There's a number of Dell services that have been around for a while that Dell are continually building upon. We've got things like the Microsoft Azure Stack HCI. We've got the Apex Cloud Services with VMware Cloud and infrastructure as a service solution available with VMware that can be deployed anywhere where you need it. And we've seen many more services being spoken about today. So we've got things like CyberSense for AWS, the ability to use adaptive analytics, AI, and ML to be able to discover the data you need to be able to restore. Power Protect, cyber recovery for Microsoft Azure, the ability to be able to ensure your data is safe against a ransomware attack, be able to recover if in the event you do get a ransomware attack in both Azure and on premises. We have seen further discussions around Project Alpine, the ability to use enterprise class storage from Dell EMC in the public cloud like you do on premises today. The promise for more information and a demonstration of that tomorrow. So that's really quite exciting, as well as further build out of the Dell Apex services. So these are obviously the services, the OpEx type portfolio coming from Dell. And what was spoken about today were cyber recovery services. So this is a managed service where Dell are taking responsibility for your day-to-day data recovery requirements, your data protection requirements, and you can have full confidence that if you do need to recover your data, you have the service and the data that you need to be able to do that, whether that is recovering in the cloud or on premises. So lots of good announcements. There was also a discussion of more announcements to come later on in the year with hints at high performance computing, ML operations, VDI, and much more from the Apex product range as well. So lots and lots of announcements coming at Dell Tech World. Dell definitely talking about multi-cloud being a serious player in that, about unifying data wherever it is. Really looking forward to see what else comes from Dell Technologies World and the Day 2 keynote as well. Thank you for watching.